I am long overdue. It has been a couple of weeks. I think adulting has slowed down enough where I can talk about it. So let's talk about it, y'all. BlerdCon 2025 is in the books. And let me tell you, it was everything. It was everything. Family, blerds, fun, love, all of that was there. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the experiences. I got a little bit of a story time for you. And there's so much more. So I'm really hyped about talking about this year, because this year's theme was everything, and people, they did their thing. But I'm prattling on. If you're ready, I'm ready. Brain, mouth, heart, badge, even my microphone holder is dope, y'all. So, let's do this. I am so excited to talk about 2025 because we killed it this year. And I want everyone to know that you need to come. So, get ready.
Let me hear you sing. 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 Let me hear you sing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is I, Navy Montel, your frosty bearded blerdicorn here. Hopefully you guys are taking care of yourselves. Do what I tell you to always do. Hopefully you're washing these, covering this, staying as far away as you need to, because no matter how good the weather gets, people still get sick, and you can still get sick. Looking out for yourselves, your loved ones, and each other. Thank y'all so much for joining me for another video. This has definitely been a labor of love from then until now, and I had to come here because I'm so hyped about it, because BlerdCon 2025, BlerdCon Thrilla is in the books, and it was a rousing success. Thanks to everybody who had a hand in it, who showed up, showed out, showed in their finest attire, whether it's cosplayer or geek attire, whatever it might be. Everyone who came and brought the love, the joy, the fun. It was just an amazing time, and it never gets old. This is year number 9 for us. 9 years since 2017 we have been rocking, and y'all have been supporting BlerdCon, and I cannot thank y'all enough. I know I may not represent all of the staff, but I can definitely speak for when I say thank you for continuing to take a chance with us. Thank you for continuing to show us love, and thank you for supporting us and getting the word out. BlerdCon was incredible this year. I don't even know where to go, honestly. I have so many places where I want to start. But, I'm sorry. If you join me for the first time here, hello. My name is Montel. I am a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, podcaster. I'm on Instagram and TikTok. I like to bring positivity to everyone that I meet. I bring blurs from the dark into the light. I like for those who are melanated to see that they can love whatever they want, whatever their passion is in the geek sphere, and never be put down, never be ostracized, never be bullied. Always accepted, always included, always loved. And that's what it's all about. And BlerdCon represents all of that. You can come into this amazing event and just be yourself without being disrespectful now. We don't tolerate that. But we believe everyone should have a place to celebrate what they love. BlerdCon was March 7th through the 9th at the Hyatt Regency Crystal City. But we also added another venue. This year we had the Hilton Arlington Landing. Beautiful hotel. And thank you to them for making it so wonderful to add them, and they really helped us out a great deal. But where do I start? Okay, before you continue on, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. If you're here for the first time, thank you for coming into my neighborhood, the blurted sack, as I like to say. Thank you for liking the videos and share them by all means. I want the message to continue to get out. There used to be a spiel I would do all the way through, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Like, share, subscribe. Do that for any worthwhile blerd owned platform out here. So let's get back to the fun. BlerdCon 2025, there aren't enough words in the lexicon to describe it, because y'all, the badges were everything, and there were ribbons. I even have a ribbon. It It was ribbons. Let me show you. Oh gosh, I almost covered it up. I have a ribbon. Look at that. If you caught one of these ribbons this year, consider yourself lucky. I will have more this next year, and also in subsequent conventions I'll be attending. I don't know what all conventions I'll be attending. I know the ones for sure, but I don't want to jinx anything. But the ribbons were on parade this year, y'all. Let me tell you, there was some dope ones. And there's a lot of that I wish I could have gotten. Just like they're always the holy grails now. So you add that into the fold, because ribbons on badges is starting to become a thing. It's been a thing for years, but coming to BlerdCon, it was well worth it. The energy and the vibe was everything. People coming and just the excitement, just the joy and the reunion. BlerdCon has always been a reunion type convention where people haven't seen other folks for over a year because everybody has their own lives. But they come to Blerd and they're excited because they get to see their mutuals. They get to see content creators they've always wanted to meet. They get to meet other people that look just like them, who celebrate everything just like they do. And this is what we've always worked hard to provide, an inclusive and comfortable space where Blerds and allies, especially in our LGBTQIA+ family, can all come together, cosplay, celebrate, talk about it, love it, music, food, everything. It was so wonderful. And adding the Hilton into it was everything. I am the department head for the tabletop gaming and tabletop RPG space for the convention. And let me tell you, people showed up this year, and I got a story about that here in a little bit. Everyone came and enjoyed themselves. There weren't a whole lot of problems. And I will tell you this, as someone who's been working this convention for 9 years, it's not always perfect. There are going to be hiccups. There are going to be slip-ups. There are also going to be problems. But if you give feedback at a convention, or even wait till after it's over, give feedback to the staff. Let us know if you have any suggestions, if you saw something that went wrong, maybe there was something that could have been improved. Anything, your viewpoint can actually help us continue to improve this convention, because we're growing every year. Everybody's coming in and the word is getting out. I've met people who were coming to BlerdCon for the first time. It was amazing. There are people who are repeat attendees who will never miss a year. And there are some who want to come but are unable to. But if you volunteer, that's a way into, and I segue that into our volunteers. Let's talk about the volunteers. The volunteers, let me tell you, they were a force to be reckoned with, y'all. This year, our volunteer force was incredible. Every department had a decent amount of volunteers, more than a decent amount of volunteers, to cover any task, any goal, anything that needed to be done. So much so that while I run the tabletop room, I kept getting floaters coming and says, hey, I was sent to see if y'all needed any help. That is wonderful. That means people were willing to come out to give their time and their effort to make sure that this convention ran smoothly, well, as smoothly as possible. We did have bumps, but you never saw them, did you? No. That lets you know how hard people were working to make sure that large problems were minimized to almost unseen. So, what's the other thing I talk about? Oh, our celebrity guests. I'm only going to talk about a few because, again, I didn't have a lot of time to enjoy myself. But Reed Shannon from Arcane, he came. I heard he really enjoyed himself and he wants to come back. My friend, the sister of Tony Todd, Monique Dupree, came out and she was shown nothing but love. One of the most well-known burlesque dancers out here, very talented, just an absolute love, absolute sweetheart. Finally had the chance to hang out with her because she's always on the go. But homage was paid, respect was paid to Tony. People were coming in cosplay as Candyman and other characters, and it was wonderful. She enjoyed herself thoroughly. But let me tell y'all, the one that, honestly, I'm not surprised, who really enjoyed themselves here at BlerdCon was Miss Janelle Monáe. Let me tell you. Now, a lot of people don't always understand that celebrities, wherever they go, they're on a schedule. They can only be certain places, certain events for a certain amount of time. Then they got to pack up, they got to fly out, drive out, wherever it might be. And Janelle was only be able to be there for a limited amount of time. But you know what? She caught a whiff, if you will, of the love. She caught a whiff of the joy. She caught a whiff of the atmosphere, the energy, the vibe, the hype. She caught that. So much so, she changed her travel plans. And she delayed her flight the next day. Why? Because that's part of the story time. So Saturday goes into Sunday, and I'm up. I'm a night bird. I can't help it. It's nothing I can do about it. It's ingrained in me. So I get back to my room, and I'm sitting at my bed, and I'm just thinking, okay, another successful day. I'm going to go to sleep. My phone goes off. It's Hilton, the CEO of BlerdCon. He lets me know that Janelle wants to do a pop-up and do a world premiere of a card game that is about to come out and hit the market. Y'all, on the one hand, I was like, I want to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. But at the same time, oh my gosh, Janelle wants to debut a card game in the tabletop room. There was really no other space that could be done in and done effectively and have that energy and that vibe. So as soon as I got the word, I reached out to my second in command. Let me tell you, shout outs to my girl Maria. That lady is a machine, and I love her for everything. My second in command, my executive officer, she made sure that I worried about nothing. When I'm telling you, when you get quality people on any staff for any event, and they know what's going on, and they feel the vibe, and they can go with the flow, nothing can stop you. Absolutely nothing can stop you. So Maria and I, we said, all right, we got a plan. Got a plan together. That next morning, we got up. We made sure that any events that were going on up until the certain time where this event was going to kick off for Janelle's game was moved to another room, so there was so momentum was not lost. Everybody was still able to enjoy themselves. Everybody had a good time, but we were able to get the room cleared, get it set up, get it prepared. People were lining up. We had people who were taking care of the lines. Let me tell you, it was amazing. We had so much volunteer help and so much staffing to make this work. It flowed like water. Everyone came in, they sat down. We were all getting hyped. Had a chance to chat with the creator, Steph, an amazing young lady, and enjoyed this game. Also got to meet some other folks. And then as we stood there hyped, and of course, Blerd Station was there to cover this. Shout outs to you, Flo. You and Kira, y'all came and did the thing. And Tafari, my brother, you are a machine, bro. You are an absolute automaton. Nothing but love. She came in, and automatically you could tell she blended into the energy, because sometimes you don't know what to expect when you come into a room, but she came into that room and she felt it. Not only did she feel it, everybody felt it. And it wasn't one of those, oh my gosh, Janelle Monet's here. It's like, yo, hey homie, what's going on? What you got there? You got a game? Let's check it out. Let's see what it's all about. And the game, everyone started, she introduced the game, taught people how to play the game. We had our volunteers learn how to play the game, and they were helping each other out. And it was a blast. It was a party, let me tell you. I've got footage I'm going to put into this video so people can see how incredible it was. I had the honor of chatting with her too about games. Just an absolutely humble and amazing spirit. I was floored. People were hyping me up now. I was like, yeah, well, you and Janelle Monet. No, she's an absolute sweetheart. She loves games. Wonderland Games and Wonderland Studios are doing incredible things. Go check them out. Wonderland Games and Wonderland Studios. Oh, by the way, the game, it's called Kaboom. This is a simple card game, but it gets you going. It really, really gets you going. I'm not sure how to describe it. I would say it's sort of like Uno and Spades in its own way, but it was just as much fun. And our youngest player was 9 years old, and I think it's old. She said as old as 95 has played this game and without problem. So if you have the opportunity, go to Wonderland Games, check them out, pick up your copy of Kaboom. This is wonderful, because a lot of people don't know that Janelle is a blerd to her heart, and she showed up and showed out and showed love, and she got that love back, and I have a feeling she wants to come back. But anyway, in the overall scheme, BlerdCon was a rousing, absolutely phenomenal success. Everyone came away with joy, some souvenirs, love, acceptance, friendships, collaborations. Maybe there was love that was found. I don't know. Maybe someone found their boo. Maybe they found their king and their queen. Who knows? But that's the magic of BlerdCon though. It's all about coming there, identifying with others, being a part of the fun, enjoying yourself, and most importantly, never ever feeling bad or never ever being made to feel bad for the love that you have in whatever fandom it might be. Just because you're melanated doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. But BlerdCon next year, ooh, Mufasa. Let me tell you. Next year, March 6th through the 8th, same spot. It's going to be Geeknik, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Thank y'all for joining me for this video. I really, really love being a part of BlerdCon, and you can be a part of it next year. I believe the badges are going to be going on sale soon. VIPs, y'all get some perks. So if the VIPs aren't sold out, go check them out. Go check out blerdcon.org and see what's going on. Check out this year's shenanigans and keep posting We're posting updates all year long up until next year of what's coming out. And to everybody who had a hand in the success of this convention, thank the 9-year-old in me would be so geeked out to come to something like this, and that's why I'm so proud to be a part of this convention. And if you want to find out any other black convention, please go to blerdandpowerful.com. My man Demetrius created a database of black owned geek-centric conventions out there that you can attend that are across the country, and go check them out. Go check out Blerd and Powerful. Support that young man, support him. Also, shout out to Blerd Station. Blerd Station, for the 2nd year in a row, we had our live stream, and it was amazing. There were conversations, there were interviews, there were videos. It was amazing. Lady Mandalore and myself, we were the first ones up, and I didn't mind being in the beginning of it, which is great because I didn't get the chance to enjoy the convention like I wanted. I was running around like a headless chicken. But Blerd Station was on point with the live stream. Much love, much respect, and much shout outs to everybody who made that a success. Whether you were behind the microphone, behind the camera, behind the computer screen, whatever it might be. And to everyone who watched the stream, thank you for supporting this. These efforts are important to the overall scheme of it, to the ecosystem of blerddom. Because we can't rely on others to do it for us. Sometimes we got to step up and do it ourselves. And if you didn't get a chance to come to Blerd, but you know of a creator who is out here doing something phenomenal, support them. Support them. Do not pirate them. Support them. Okay? So, don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for joining me. And as I always say, in the meantime and in between time, as I tell all of the beautiful, sexy people to do, please continue to do this for myself. Please continue to do this for the culture, for the community, for the family, for Blerd Station, and most importantly, for BlerdCon and all other events that are like it. We need these, y'all. Stay nerdy, stay geeky, and always stay sexy. I'll see y'all later. I got more to come. I promise you that. Oh, let's go.